Previously on Alan Wake. Something I only know as the Dark Presence held my wife captive and used her to make me write a horror story that came true.
I'll bring her back.
Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Alan?
I saved Alice, then wrote a better ending for the story. But not without a price. I was trapped somewhere in the dark place, a strange zone somewhere beyond our world.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
After the completion of any difficult undertaking, there are mixed emotions. Accomplishment and relief. Sadness, depression. For a while, everything was about the work. Like an illness, it consumed you, changed you. You locked yourself away from the world to do it, and now you need to recover. Learn to live without it. Find a way to crack open the door and let the light back in. I knew this place. It was familiar, but wrong somehow.
Welcome to the...
Everything had a surreal, dreamlike quality.
I can't believe it.
I had a disturbing feeling of déjà vu. I had no idea why I was here or where I had been before this moment. But something was waiting for me at the back of the diner.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Here is Noah.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Alan, listen to me. Go no deeper.
What?
Focus. You're losing yourself. I will try to help the best I can, but it's up to you. Find a better point of contact.
What do you mean?
I cannot hear you. Please, you're the one making all this happen. Concentrate. This is what's happening.
Nightmares. Too deep. Can't take the pressure. It's too much.
Suddenly, Wake found himself face to face with himself.
At the sight of myself, the dream suddenly became lucid. The dark place. That's where I was.
You will need weapons. It's not the light itself, but what it represents. You will need it. This is not a gun. It is a tool in a logical process of elimination. Be careful. I will try to find a better point of contact.
I didn't understand Zane's message, and knowing where I was didn't fix anything. Something had gone wrong after I had finished Departure.
Let's logically process some dudes. So that's an interesting concept. So apparently I'm not in reality of some sorts. Also, that makes more sense because just look at this. What diner would have this? What place would have this? Like, maybe stadiums for sports would have this, but it'd be like the size of the room, or at least half the room. That's just gross. You could probably have 2, maybe 3 dudes pissed there. They'd be shoulder to shoulder. Oh,
What the hell was that?
Day had become night. The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off its hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
so combat in this DLC is tough because I'm facing 3 dudes and a big dude, and all I have is a revolver and a flashlight with a couple batteries. It's tough, but oh my goodness. It's tough, but not impossible. Obviously, because then it'd be absolutely ridiculously cheap. And yeah, it's kind of tough, but you know, it's not impossible. I mean, look at that. I only used one battery in most of my ammo.
Zane! Wait for me!
The world had become twisted. These trees didn't belong here.
These guys are super past Bible, and that's super what I'm going to try to do. Because I would like to not have to fight them. And look! Oh, oof. Nope. See ya.
I knew it was my writing, but the words were jumbled dreamlike fragments. Reloading frantically. The rounds just a stone's throw away from the tent. But it was just the radio. She was starting. The GPS system was working. I hadn't expected that. Hello?
I'm trying to reach you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Listen, I can help you, but you're drifting deeper. I can't reach you. You must come to me. I can't maintain the connection. Use the words. Follow the signal.
It made no sense for the GPS system to work. I doubted any satellite was in range here. These were alien skies, but it was guiding me towards something. Towards Zane?
Towards Zane? Oh, okay. Season 1 episode 5. Whatever. So yeah, Verizon is a thing. The whole, can you hear me now? I think they had the commercial of that guy back in the day. So that must be a little nod to that. So, one of the gimmicks... Oh my goodness, my knee needs to pop, but I can't, like, twist it right. One of the gimmicks in this DLC... I'm sorry if you could hear that, but, it's, like, super rainy and drizzly out for some reason. Even though it was snowy the past week, month, whatever. So yeah, words will have, words floating around. You can flashlight them and get some sweet goodies for them. Let's see what's outside. Ah, it did change.
Something had shifted again. The dark place was playing tricks on me. It wouldn't stay still.
The town itself turned against
This is where things get a little annoying. Well, kind of always annoying, but there's going to be several cars flying around wanting to squish you into bits. And I'm going to take a minute to try to take them out, because even if I do escape them, I'm told I say that weird. So, well, oh my goodness. But, yeah, I'm going to try to get these out of the way. Because even if I get past them, they're still going to be jumbling around, making noise, and just being a nuisance. I think that says that thing. Whoa, that's glitching out. So I'm playing this on the... Oh, look, a missing sign for me. That's interesting. Why is that a big spot there on the guy's face? Yes, tools will be found quite often throughout the game. The word, that is. And they will produce the tools of the game, which is just a bunch of ammo and batteries. Maybe a flare or two. So, this part, we got some friends, which are not any friends of mine. And I would like to get in a... There we go. Best position is, of course, to get your back to the wall. And just nail them when they come through the area. And then eventually the big guy will show up. He's worthy of using the shotgun on and popping a battery or two. It's his circle looks like there's a little bit left before it just goes away. So, ooh. I'm not going to use a shotgun on this guy. It's not worth it. And ammo is sort of limited for a good part of this, at least. That or you just don't get... Or... That or there's just so many enemies that you just use it all.
What I saw was familiar, and yet it wasn't.
Hello?
I cannot keep up. You're going too deep. I will try to guide you. Follow the signal.
I'm trying!
You must face yourself. Follow me.
Oh!
The GPS system was supposed to lead me to Zane, but the shifts were interfering with it. I had to keep trying. I wouldn't survive alone. The changes were becoming more violent. The street wasn't so much ripped apart as it was missing. Like some great hand had reached down and scooped it up. Everything felt erratic, unstable.
So the infamous phrase from many philosophers seems to be true in this case, and that is, I need to check myself before I wreck myself. In that, some version of me is messing up this version of me. It gets explained, but oh, don't you dare. Yeah. Don't want to miss out on a flashbang, especially with supply so unlimited in the DLC here. That stand out there, I'll get that in a second. Alright, sometimes the flare rolls away because they're objects. These are one of the collectibles in this DLC. The second collectible is alarm clocks, because you're waking up in a dream. But these give a little detail about the character. I should have got coffee or something. Oh, they give a little bit of detail of the character, kind of like what happened in their lives after the main story. And this is after the main story, of course. Oh, this section sucks. Just run through this part is my wise suggestion. You're gonna definitely take some hits. That totally went through me. But game mechanics says otherwise, and I'm okay with it this time. Get almost there, just use the... Oh. What? How did he... I'm honestly not sure how he just got killed, but he did. So, wait here for the birds, because they'll kamikaze themselves into the light, because they're dumb. Definitely do that before you move on, because the birds will probably attack you. Now, the tools there, I'm going to have to give them up, because... Like in the main game, if I go to the light and I leave, the enemies will just pop back up, so... I'll lose more bullets and batteries getting the tools than I'll probably get from them.
Where are you? Look, I'm trying to follow your goddamn signal.
The dark place is playing tricks on you. You're still going deeper. I'm trying to guide you, but it's hard.
What is this?
I can help you if you just stop sinking.
What? This is bullshit.
It's happening again. Brace yourself.
I was running after Zane, and he was telling me I was going too deep. It was ridiculous, but I was more scared than amused. I felt like I was being hindered by an unseen force in ways I couldn't fight. All I could do was keep going.
So I apologize if there was some noise in the last while. I try to fix that some. Close the window. Didn't realize how annoying it'd be. So once again we have another ambush section. That the easiest way to get past it is to just kind of scoot by them. Was that a bus? Well, I guess school is still kind of going on. Yeah, middle school and high school, I think next week is when they'd have the day off with Christmas and stuff. Well, anyways. Yeah, just stay down here, take the guys out as they come. The guy up there, as you'd see there, he's starting to come at me, bro. So nothing to worry about there. Just hold your ground, reload when you need to, try to dodge axes. Conserve your battery power. At least serve it in the first 2-3 guys. Whoa. Alright, well, there you go. And there you go, minimum damage. Look, I already healed up. How about that?
I don't see Barry.
Look, wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
I remembered this. This happened before we found Barry.
Huh. Now before I go there, of course I'm gonna go in this little side area. I mean, just look at these hydroponics. I mean, these guys are making some mad dough off that wheat. So over here we have recharge and flare gun. Now, I don't remember if it's, I believe it's the end of this episode. But it's gonna be a lot. There's an achievement you can get, but you need like 3-4 flares for it. Otherwise you're not gonna get it. Oh, this section.
To get the door open.
And now's the fun part. Not really. So this whole thing here is gonna attack me. Piece by piece. First the deer. And then the rest. Hopefully it won't do what I think it will. Alright. I don't think this piece will fly at me. Okay, never mind. They will all fly at me. That's awesome. I have plenty of batteries, though. What the heck? There you go. That was kind of weird. I don't want to chalk that up to a glitch. Just kind of miscalculation in the coding, which I guess is a glitch. So then, yeah, that's a glitch. Now, we need a key to open the door, and how about that? The key is a word.
My mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
I'm inside you. Oh.
I got the door open. Run.
Marty? Run for it, Marty. More tools, always good. Now, I don't know about you, but this thing right here, just seeing it reminds me of the cages in Fallout, like Fallout 3. You just walk around, you find a random diner, and you find these cages and raiders. And like, and it's just like, that's so weird to think of that and to think these guys, because all I can see is a little boy in there and the priest just like poking him with a stick or something. I don't know.
The world was changing, twisting out of control. It was too big on the inside. He couldn't see the ceiling. Something was moving in there. He was lost. He couldn't find the exit.
Asshole. The shifts were getting more severe. I wasn't sure if the place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was going haywire. I would have to find my way out of here on my own.